Hi, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about some warm-up drills that you can do with 2 or 3 players, and perhaps you can expand those for a different number of people. But they're really fun, they're competitive, they're easy to do, they can be done for a long time, they give you a really good workout as well, and they simulate some games. You can even incorporate serving, but let's say you've got 3 people. So here's what we're going to look at as the court right here, as you can see. One player is orange, one is purple. They're playing singles against each other, and you've got green is the third player waiting in the back of the court, out of the way, not to get in the way of the point. And what's going to happen is instead of serving, we started out a little easier. It's a good warm-up to do some feeding the ball to each other. So one player, so let's say want at least 2 or 3 tennis balls, maybe ideally 2 for each person. You've got some pockets. Okay, so orange feeds a ball to purple. You want to hit the ball down the middle. You're not trying to win the point yet. So each person has to hit it to each other once, and then all bets are off. So orange feeds the ball to purple. Purple hits it back. Doesn't try to hit a winner to orange. If the ball doesn't go over the net, or it goes out, or it's a bad feed, the ball bounces way out of the way, or too many times, just start it over. It just doesn't count. And you play up to 10. So orange feeds purple. Purple hits it back. Now orange can do anything it wants. Come up to the net, hit a drop shot, hit it way off to the side. Whoever wins the point wins the next point, and we score 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, not your typical love 15, 30, and all that. Okay, so first point is won by orange. Now, either player can feed a ball. Whoever happens to have the ball starts the feed. It really doesn't matter, because the feed is to the player and the return is to the player. You're not serving, and you're just getting it in the court, or something close, as long as you're okay with that to start with. We're not serving and using service boxes just yet. So after that first point, though, if you have 2 players, this is just how it goes, and you play up to 10, and then you can start all over again, rotate sides, and modify the game like I'll talk about in a minute. But if you're playing with 3 people, here's the way to do it, where everybody gets a good workout, but you're playing singles and not doubles, because it's a quicker, better workout, unless you want to practice your doubles. So first point is over. Let's say orange wins the point, so it's 1-0 on orange's side. And of course, purple and green are a team against orange for this first round. So green gets on the court. Green stands here. Purple goes to the back of the court, just waits for the point. So now green and orange are playing. It doesn't matter who feeds. They play a point. Now let's say green has won that, so green and purple are tied with player orange, and it's 1-1. Purple comes back on the court, green goes to the back. Orange is playing every point. Green and purple are alternating points. It's always singles, and you play up to 10. Once either team wins, and you can play it by winning by 2 or winning by 1 when you get close to 10, if it's 9-9, sort of up to you. Since it's a long game and there's a lot of rotations, I think it's a good idea to just win by 1. When you win 10-9, that's fine. So let's say first game is over. Now orange will come to this side and team up with purple or green. Purple or green, one of them will go to this side, where they will be playing every point up to a game up to 10. So you might be playing up to 19 points maximum. And then orange and the other purple or green will be alternating playing points against whichever one of them goes over here. The third round, you finally switch to whichever one of these 2 has not had a chance to play on the single side versus the team of 2 players. So you're playing a teams of 2 against 1, but it's never 2 on the court at the same time on the same side. It's always 1 versus 1 singles. You can modify this for 2 people by you're not rotating. You just keep doing this back and forth, as I said before. Now let's say you do this 1 or 2 times, a complete rotation. Everybody's had a chance, all 3 players a chance to be on this side. And of course, you could do it with 4 players, where you have 3 on one side, alternating playing singles points. Again, that's a way to do it. It's pretty fast paced, so people are getting a little bit of rest, but not a lot. Good exercise. What we now do is we do it with serving. So let's say it's easier, it's an option to have the serve receiver be the person with a 1 on a side. So again, it's purple and green playing singles points against orange. The difference now is you're playing up to 10, but each of these two, purple and green, are going to alternate serving. So purple will serve to the deuce side, which is the right side. So orange is going to scoot over here for return of serve. And they'll play out that point. Same rules as the scoring, still 0, 1, 2, 3, but you have to get the serve in the square like regular singles tennis. And you do not use the alleys, which you can't see in my drawing because it's singles. Okay, so they play a point. Now green comes in and serves on this left side, the ad side. Orange will be back here. So orange will be returning every point, trying to win. Once the serve goes in, you can hit anything you want. You do not have to return the serve to the server because, of course, the serve you're trying to win, you can get an ace on a serve as well, which means you're winning the point without it being returned. The better place, though, to stand would be opposite. So if purple is serving from this side, they'll serve, play a point, and then they back up to this side. Green should be off over here because green is always going to be serving on the left. So they serve, play a point, come back out, come back in on the next point. Purple is going back and forth here. So that's the difference. When you're playing rally games, you can stand right in the middle or somewhere off to the side. What I find is if you stand too close to the middle while your partner is playing against the single person, it's distracting for this orange player to see two players, one person right behind where the ball is being hit. So it's better to stand off to the side. But you definitely want to stand off to the side on either side if the serving. So again, you serve from the side with two players, alternating serves against orange. Once somebody gets up to 10, winning by 1, orange will come over here and join the team of 2, and one of these two will go to this side, and you'll do it all over again. And what's good to have some variety is whoever has served. So let's say purple has served from the right side and they're staying here and green comes over. Purple now should serve from the left to get some practice serving from the left side, while green now serves from the right. And then the next rotation, purple is going to go over, and green has just been serving from the right, so it's going to serve from the left. Or that would be orange. So hopefully I'm not confusing you with the colors and you get the idea. But again, it's a rotating drill. Two people serving now against one, but not serving with 2 on the court. It's always 1 on the court at a time. But this gets you into playing all aspects of the singles game. We'll save for another video perhaps some doubles drills. See you next time.